Welcome back to the channel, or hi if you're new here. I'm Elise, and today we're going to be learning how to crochet this super easy daisy flower granny square. These work up super fast and they are beginner friendly. We will not be using a magic ring in this tutorial, and I will be working through all of the stitches with you as we use them. All you're going to need to get started on your granny square is some worsted weight for acrylic yarn. You can also use cotton. You're just going to need one color for the middle of your flower, one color for the petals, and one color for the border of your granny square. You're also going to need a 5mm hook and a pair of scissors, and we're ready to get started. Okay, to get started on our granny square, the first thing we need to do is make our slip knot. I have my yellow yarn here, and I'm going to make my slip knot by wrapping the yarn around two of my fingers in a cross, just like this. I'm pinching that yarn tail with my thumb so it doesn't come undone. And then I'm taking my pointer finger on my other hand, and I'm putting that under that first strand of yarn and over the second. Then I'm flipping that second strand of yarn up and pulling it tight. Let's do that one more time. I'm wrapping the yarn around two of my fingers in a cross, pinching that yarn tail with my thumb, and taking my pointer finger on my other hand, I'm putting it under that first strand of yarn and over the second. Then flipping that second strand of yarn up and pulling it tight to make my slip knot. So now that we have our slip knot, we can go ahead and put our hook into that slip knot, pull it tight, and we're ready to get started on our chain. To make a chain, we're just going to yarn over and pull that directly through the loop on our hook. Again, yarn over and pull it directly through the loop on the hook. We need 4 chains in total, so let's do that 2 more times, grabbing the yarn and pulling it through, grabbing the yarn and pulling it through. Next, we need to make a slip stitch into our first chain that we made. So I'm putting my hook into that first chain, grabbing that yarn and pulling up a loop. Then I'm pulling that directly through that loop on my hook to make the slip stitch. I'm going to go ahead and trim this yarn tail a little bit so it's not in the way. And now we're ready to get started on round 1. To start round 1, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. You can see that we've made a little circle with our chain that we made, that chain 4, and all of our stitches in round 1 are going to be placed into the center of the circle, just like this. Next, we're going to place 11 double crochets into our circle here. To make a double crochet, we're going to yarn over, put our hook into that circle, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops, and you've made your double crochet. Okay, so we have our chain and our first double crochet. Let's go ahead and make another double crochet into our circle by yarning over. I'm going back into that circle, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And I don't think I mentioned it, but this chain here is going to count as 1 double crochet. So we should end up with 12 double crochets in total, counting our chain. So let's go ahead and make all 11 of our double crochets into our circle. So I have all 11 of my double crochets made into my circle here. Now we're going to make a slip stitch into the top chain of that original chain that we made right here. So go ahead and find that top chain. I'm going into that loop, and then I'm going to make a slip stitch by grabbing that yarn and pulling it directly through to that loop on my hook. Okay, and we're almost done with round 1. We just need to grab this yarn tail at the back and pull it to go ahead and close up that circle in the middle. Now we're ready to tie off and change colors, so I'm going to chain 1, cut my yarn, then just pull that up through that chain that I made and pull it tight. I'm going to go ahead and pull this yarn tail through to the back, And then I'm just going to tie these two yarn tails together to make sure everything is nice and secure. Okay, we are ready to move on to round 2. I have my white yarn and we're going to go ahead and attach this to any stitch along the edge of our circle here. So just pick a stitch, make sure you go under both of those loops. Then I'm going to pull my white yarn through and just chain 1. Now I'm ready to start working with my white yarn in round 2. Okay, to get started on round 2, I'm going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's going to count as 1 triple crochet. Okay, next into the same space that we made our chain off of, we're going to make a triple crochet 2 together. To do that, we're going to yarn over twice, putting my hook back into that same stitch, yarning over and pulling up a loop so that I have 4 loops on my hook. Then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, and we're going to go ahead and leave that triple crochet unfinished. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start our next triple crochet by yarning over twice, putting our hook back to that same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 5 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. Okay, now we're going to chain 2. 1 and 2, and that completes our first petal of our daisy flower. Let's do our next one into this next stitch here, and for this next petal and all the ones going forward, we're going to be making a triple crochet 3 together. So let's do that by yarning over twice, put our hook into that next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop so that you have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the next 2, and we're going to leave that one unfinished. Let's start our next triple crochet by yarning over twice, going back into that same stitch, pulling up a loop so that you have 5 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the next 2, and again we're going to leave that one unfinished. Let's make our third and final triple crochet by yarning over twice, pulling up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. You should have 4 loops on your hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops. Now we're going to chain 2, and we're done with our second petal. So we're going to be repeating that all the way around until we have 12 petals in total. I'm going to go ahead and do the next one with you again. Yarning over twice, going into that next stitch, pulling up a loop, and starting my first triple crochet by pulling through 2, pulling through the next 2. I'm leaving that unfinished and starting my next triple crochet. Pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, leave it unfinished so we can make our third triple crochet. Pull through 2, pull through 2. Now we have 4 loops on our hook and our 3 unfinished triple crochets. So we're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops on the hook. Chain 2, chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're all done with our third petal. So go ahead and repeat that, making your 3 triple crochets together and your chain 2 all the way around until you have 12 petals in total, and I will meet you back here. Okay, I've made my last chain 2 here. Now we're going to go ahead and finish round 2 by making our slip stitch into the top of our chain that we made at the beginning of the round. So go ahead and find that top chain and make your slip stitch. just like that. And I'm going to tie off by chaining 1, cutting my yarn, and pulling that up to the chain that I made and pulling it tight. I'm just going to pull that through to the back so it's not in the way. And we're ready to get started on round 3. Okay, let's get started on round 3. I've got my border yarn color here. And we're just going to attach that to any of these chain 2 spaces around our flower here. So any one of these, just put your hook into that space. Pull up a loop with your new yarn color. Chain 1. And we're ready to get started. Okay, for round 3, I'm going to start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to count as 1 triple crochet. Next, we're going to make 2 more triple crochets into our chain 2 space here, the same space that we made our chain off of. And we are not going to be making our triple crochets together this time. They will be standalone stitches. So to make our triple crochet just by itself, we're going to yarn over twice, go into that same space, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2, and you've made your triple crochet by itself there. So let's make another triple crochet into that same space. So we've got our chain 4 and our 2 triple crochets. I'm just going to scoot those down a little bit. And we're making our first corner of our granny square right now. So next I'm going to chain 2, 1 and 2. And I'm going to make 3 more triple crochets into this same space. 1, 2, and 3. And there is our first corner. We have our 3 triple crochets here, our chain 2, and 3 more triple crochets all into the same space. Okay, so now we're going to skip over these stitches here and work directly into this next chain 2 space. Into that next space, I'm going to make 3 double crochets. One, 2, and 3. Into this next chain 2 space, I'm making 3 double crochets. Just like that. And now into this next chain 2 space, we're ready to make our next corner. So I'm going to make 3 triple crochets into that space. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm just going to scoot that down a little bit and chain 2. And to finish our corner into the same space, I'm making 3 more triple crochets. Okay, so this is what it should be looking like so far. We have our first corner, our 2 double crochet clusters, and then our next corner. Next, we're going to place 3 double crochets into each of the next 2 chain 2 spaces. So we'll place 3 double crochets into this one and 3 double crochets into the next one. And we're ready to make our next corner. Make 3 triple crochets into that next space. Chain 2, and make 3 more triple crochets into that same space. That completes our third corner. Now we're going to place 3 double crochets into each of the next 2 spaces. And let's make our last corner by making 3 triple crochets into the next space. Chain 2, and making 3 more triple crochets into that same space. All right, we have 2 spaces left, so we're going to make 3 double crochets into each one of those spaces. And to go ahead and finish off round 3, we're going to make a slip stitch into the top of our chain here. So let's find that top chain and make our slip stitch. And we're ready to go ahead and tie off by chaining 1, cutting my yarn, pulling that up through the chain that I made and pulling it tight. I'm just going to pull that through to the back, but you can weave it in if you'd like to. Okay, and you are all done with your granny square. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the tutorial. Go ahead and let me know in the comments how your project turned out and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next video.